Welcome to April 2025, live coming to you from Montego Bay, Jamaica. I'm at my home down south, so I'm enjoying some sunny weather and thought I'd record outside today for something different and share some sunny vibes with you. I'm sitting underneath a mango tree and really praying and hoping they don't drop because they're kind of heavy and they're getting ready to go. But anyway, so here we are. We're entering into our first karmic debt influenced month of the year. There's only a couple this year, but April happens to be one of them. So hang on, folks, because April is a 13-4 karmic debt month. So this month is going to be encouraging us all to work a little smarter rather than harder. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure willing to give that a try. But before we dive in, I want to remind you that Soul Signature readings and Soul Signature Master Number 11 readings are still on sale. Now, just for a limited time only, all good things have to come to an end eventually, right? So, but you know what? Given that these are absolutely crazy, uncertain, what the heck is happening today kind of moments, I'm extending the sale until April the 30th, but there's only going to be a few limited appointments available at the sale price. So check it out on my website, numerologist.com. They are regularly $279, but they're now on sale for $139 for a 90-minute reading. So that's 50% off. I have never offered 50% off, but these are unprecedented times. So I feel it's really important to make it available to anyone and everyone. Plus, you're going to receive a monthly forecast that's going to support you to help you navigate right until the end of 2026. That's a lot of information. And also in this 90-minute soul signature reading, I'm even letting you explore one other person of interest at the same time. Plus, you can even buy a gift certificate at this price for yourself. There's no time limit on the gift certificate. So you can buy as many as you want, right? At this crazy price. But anyway, you can buy one for yourself, buy one for someone you love. So that's it. That's my selfless plug for today. All right. So let's dive into April of 2025. Remember that the number 4 is all about structure, right? 4 posts in the ground. You hear me talk about it all the time. It's about stability and the slow and steady process of turning our dreams into reality. But with the value added bonus of the karmic debt number 13, it can produce a few issues, dare I say. And we need to be reminded that cutting corners this month ain't going to work. Okay. It's just not going to work. Effort, discipline, perseverance. That's what the big ticket is this month. That's what's going to bring us the biggest rewards. If anything in your life has been built on shaky ground, April is sure to shine a big fat hairy light on it for you. All right. You're going to be able to see it really clearly. So this might include maybe some crappy habits you've been trying to beat, maybe a shaky relationship or even a project that you've been working on. But don't worry, all right? Contrary to popular belief, April doesn't have to be about struggle, right? It doesn't have to be about struggle. Just because it's a 4 does not necessarily mean it's a struggle. April is going to be about learning how to work more efficiently. And we can all afford to do that a little bit, right? The trick to managing this karmic influence of the 13-4 is to embrace the obstacles. What? Embrace them. Yes, embrace them. Let go of that resistance that you may be feeling. Karmic influences are amazing gifts. That's what they're intended to do. They're intended to bring things to the surface so we can heal them, right? And we can move through them. So how is this 13-4 karmic energy really going to affect your personal year? Let's get down and dirty into your personal years. So if you don't know what your personal year is, it's a simple equation. You're simply going to add your birth month to your birthday, and then add that to 2025, reduce that to a single digit. So for example, June 15th, we've got 6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, that equals 21. And when we add the 2 and the 1 together, it comes to a personal year of 3. Okay, so moving on. Personal year of 1. If you happen to be in a personal year of 1, this is going to be all about hard work paying off, staying the course the whole way through. So here's a perfect example of where gratitude is going to help you to stay the course in a 13-4 karmic influenced month, right? You may be feeling like things just are not happening as fast as you'd like. It's okay. Be grateful for that. Trust in the process. So delays are often happening to protect us, even though it drives us bonkers, right? I want you to remember that divine timing is always going to be perfect timing. So this month rewards persistence. And I guess I want to say it's like a step-by-step process, rather than a hasty shortcut. Okay, you want to make sure that you're taking these steps one after the other. That's what the influence of the 4 is all about. April is also the fourth month of the year, right? So April is going to help you to lay a strong foundation for that fresh start that you're looking to build this year. Okay. So personal years of 1 are all about starting new things, planting new seeds, making new things happen, right? But under the influence of this 13-4 for April, it's slow and steady wins the race. So let's talk about personal year 2. We're going to be focusing on the quality of your relationships. Remember, it's not about you anymore like it was in a personal year of 1. It's going to be about you and one other person. It's about relationships. It's about the spotlight is going to be on that, but so are your daily habits. Okay. So April's going to ask you, are you showing up consistently for yourself and for others? You know, those important relationships, be it personal or work or family. This is a great month to set some really healthy boundaries and focus on the quality of your personal and professional relationships rather than the quantity of them. Okay. When we look at the personal year of 3, I want you to plan on being creative because April is asking you to get really serious about your creative ideas. What's been sitting on the back burner? What is it that you've been sort of dragging your heels on? If you've been feeling a little scattered, this is the month, right? April is the month to get organized, create a plan, and follow through. So this month's a little bit of boring routine. I know it can be boring for some of you, but it does go a long way in helping you to manifest your creative projects. And April's a great month to do that this year. Your personal year of 4. Wowzers. Okay, you've got the double 4 vibration this month. Now, again, let's review. 4, sometimes people look at the 4 as being a time of struggle, right? It's restrictive. It's I can't do what I want kind of thing. But it also brings in this tremendous ability to be able to focus. Okay, you got a 4 personal year with a 4 universal month. Hello, this is great. This is a really, really nice lineup. So it's time to get to work with April's 13-4 influence sitting right on top of your 4 personal year. This is a major get your shit together kind of a month, folks. It really is. Whether it's your finances, whether it's your career aspirations, or maybe a commitment to your health routines, you know, getting out there walking, jogging, whatever your deal is, right? Small, consistent efforts is going to help to lead to really terrific gains. But I want you to be really careful this month not to burn yourself out, okay? Because that's really easy because the 4 can be extremely focused. So make sure you're focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want. Don't get caught up in the, I'm feeling stuck, you know, I can't do this. All right, so you can't do that. Well, what can you do, right? That's what you got to ask yourself. What can I do? Moving into personal year 5, you want to look before you leap. Remember, the 5 is a very spontaneous energy, right? It makes you want to go, oh, let's just do this, right? But you got to pause. Under the 4 influence, we're being asked to pause. So look before you leap. Stay grounded, right? Stay grounded. Do whatever you can. Do your breathing exercises. You know, grow those roots out of your butt. You know, whatever you got to do, you got to stay grounded this month. So you probably have already figured out that the 5-year of yours is all about change. It's all about adventure, unexpected events. But April's energy is asking you to create a plan before taking that leap forward. So that karmic energy of the 13 warns against reckless decisions. Okay, so make sure that your next move is a strategic one. It's well thought out one. The 4 is always about the plan. The 3 that sits there in the 13-4 may have you feeling like you're not adequately prepared, you know, for the changes and whatnot. So that's why you need a plan. The plan is going to help to keep you safe, believe it or not, rather than restricted. So personal year 6 is going to bring in a little bit of freedom. April's work-focused energy is asking you to prioritize and simplify your life. Okay, so that brings, when we simplify our lives, that's going to bring in a little bit of freedom for ourselves. So whether it's within your relationship, your home life, or responsibilities to anything, you want to ask yourself, what needs better organization right now? What can I do a little bit better? What needs to be, you know, the junk drawer? Does that need to be, you know, either tossed or at least organized? What can you reduce and let go of? Creating a system that's going to support your well-being instead of adding stress to yourself. You know, I also want you to think about asking yourself, is this really my responsibility, or can someone else take the reins here? Why do I always have to feel like I have to be responsible? You don't, okay? You don't, you really don't. So let go of that need for control. Perfectionism is also another thing that can raise its head when we're looking at a 6 personal year. So 7 personal year. practical spirituality. Why do I say practical spirituality? Because practical relates to the number 4, and the 7 relates to spirituality. So your spiritual spring cleanup in April is upon you right now, and it's the perfect time to get practicable. Practicable? Oh, there's a word. Practical about exercising your spiritual practice. So it's about grounding, it's about decluttering your space or organizing your thoughts through maybe some journaling or I don't know, creating a podcast or something to express yourself, right? Related to spirituality. But as you do that, as you start to express yourself in a more spiritual way, as you get a little bit more committed to your spiritual practice, it's going to bring you the clarity that you're looking for. So I want you to consider devoting some non-negotiable time to your spiritual studies. Put it in the calendar. I am not available at such and such a time. Like, make it a routine, create the routine that meet your schedule needs. As we move into our personal year of 8, this is going to be aligning effort with the results. Can you feel that? Like, seriously, can you feel that? Your 8 personal year is already pushing you towards achieving, power, personal power and success and authority, whatever that means to you. The amazing thing is that April is making sure that you're building on solid foundations. This is a kick-ass month for you guys. If you're in a personal year of 8, I love this. If something isn't working, it might be time to adjust your strategy instead of pushing harder, right? We're going to work smarter. We're going to work smarter this month, not harder. Okay. Somebody sent me a memo to remind me of that because I'm not very good at it, but I'm going to give it my best shot this year, or this month, I should say. If you're in a personal year of 9, this is karmic completion and letting go. So with 2025 already being a year of transportation. Okay, thank you, Mercury retrograde. It's a month of transformation for you and for everyone else around you as well. This is a very, very transformative year. You're probably already feeling it. And we're only 3 months in. We're going into our 4th month. But April's karmic 13 influence might be highlighting for you what is just no longer sustainable in your life, See how this is a gift? It helps to kind of illuminate what isn't working for you. Maybe you can't see it. You will under this energy. The insights can be amazing under this influence, but instead of releasing what isn't serving you anymore, try asking yourself, what am I holding on to? What am I holding on to that's actually holding me back? It's not being of service. So it's time to, release, realign, clear space this year. 2025, guys, this is all about clearing space and making room for the next move, right? Because when we go into 2026, we're going to be talking about new beginnings, right? 2026, 2 + 0 + 2 + 6 = 10, 1 and 0 = 1. All right. How freaking exciting is that? So my final thoughts, although it may feel like it, April isn't here to make life harder, right? Get that in your heads. It is not here to make your life harder, even though it might feel that way. It's actually here to show us where we can work smarter, okay? Not harder. It's a time where we can build a very lasting foundation for ourselves. Remember, the 4 that relates to April is 4 posts into the ground. It's about a plan. It's step-by-step focused plan. So one strategic, planned and focused step at a time. That's what we're aiming for this month. It's time to build something lasting. All right, this is time to get serious. Last month, March, not so serious, right? But April is definitely going to be a lot more serious. So it's time to build that lasting foundation. Whether you're tackling something unfinished, in the way of a project, maybe it's about getting organized and simplifying your routines or making a big life decision. This month is really going to reward those who are going to put in the effort, with a sincere heart and pure intention. Intention is going to be so, so important to us this month. It's crazy. I'm not going to lie, April may bring up some obstacles. There is no question. It may feel like you're really stuck. I know astrologers tend to think that the energy of 4 is doom and gloom, but I don't look at it that way. I believe that, how you feel towards everything is a choice, right? If you want to feel stuck, I guess you're stuck. If you want to feel pretty good about things, guess what? I guess things are going to be pretty good. It's your choice. You get to choose how you respond to the obstacles. There's power in that. Do you choose to see them as limitations or as opportunities to grow, right? The choice is always yours. So I want you to take a big, deep breath, right? Before we head into April, roll up your sleeves, and I want you to embrace the gifts that this 13th 4 month is going to bring to you. I know beyond the shadow of a doubt that you guys are going to create your best month ever. And I really hope that you'll choose to connect with me soon because, wow, we all need a navigational map moving forward through 2025. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.